Obviously, you're seeing something in the data that maybe the state or other business owners are not. What's on your mind?
Yeah, honestly, for us, I believe it was about June 13th, we had a weekend where there was a lot of restaurants, several local restaurants that were closing here due to the fact of having so many cases. And for us, it really was a no-brainer. We grew a lot of takeout business during having to be shut down anyways. So we just had to go back to curbside. We have our patio open, but it's Arizona, so it's 110 degrees out some days, even with the misters. But we just decided, for us, it only made sense to have both our locations curbside takeout only, and keep our staff and our customers safe.
Is there a level at which, if things quieted down in terms of new cases or hospitalizations, where you would switch your stance?
Absolutely. We were taking a lot of precautions in place. We were practicing social distancing, closing down some of our dining room, tables, moving them around. But we're an 1,800 square foot restaurant, so no matter what, people are going to be close. So for us, we didn't want to get into a position where we were, the news story, if you will. We rather have been proactive than reactive. And I think when things start getting more calm and we start understanding where these numbers are going towards that downturn, hopefully, that's where we want to be, and when we open the dining room back up.
Hey, Kyle. Good morning. It's John Ford. Looks like you got Michael Jordan peeking over your shoulder there. I wanted to ask you about what you're seeing there in Arizona, just among customers and sentiment. It seems like a couple weeks ago we were hearing, well, Arizona is not New York. Texas is not New York. All these places are not New York. And now these numbers that we're seeing of increased infection rates, hospitalization rates in some cases, are starting to look like early New York, which is what you don't want to look like. Did people have their mindsets in the right place as reopening began, or does there need to be some adjustment, you think?
Honestly, for us, my best friend lives in New York, and we thought, we were always, better off than them. We had golfing and all types of stuff going on here, and then all of a sudden, it's swapped. And for us, it was really the whole mindset of it all is. It's definitely shifted. I mean, in the last couple of weeks, all of a sudden we're the national news story. We're the ones that, people are saying they don't want us, traveling to their areas. And I think really it's changed where, for example, when I went to the grocery store with my wife 2 weeks ago, it was about 50-50 people wearing masks. Yesterday when I dropped her off because I have a 1-year-old and he needed to stay in the car. And everyone was wearing a mask. So I think people are starting to react and do the right thing, and just try and do what we can with the information that we have. And honestly, we've seen it in both our restaurants. A lot of people supporting us in the community. For the most part, people are good with having to wear a mask to come in to place their order.